YouTube, what did YouTube say? What TV? I am your host, Dre Day. Yesterday I left off on Dinesh D'Souza about the Great Switch myth, and today just so happened I found the most infamous Charleston White speaking on the subject, and he's on the Other Side podcast. And let's see what his take is on it, but let's check it out. I mean, he speaks about it briefly, but the host of the other side, he was asking him why he wore his MAGA hat, but let's check it out. It plays into what I was talking about yesterday.
But I want to know why you wore that Trump hat in here. Tell me about
Cause
this Trump hat.
I'm a die-hard Trump supporter. In my household, you got Martin Luther King, you got Jesus, and you got Donald Trump.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Not in that particular order, but yeah, you got Martin Luther King, Jesus, and Donald Trump.
Why you got Donald Trump? Now, you know, well, I'm a straight Democrat, but I'm for the best person.
Yes,
but
sir.
now, why you got Donald Trump?
Because I paid attention in school when I was a kid, and so I know the true history of both the Republican and Democratic Party. I know that they really didn't switch during the Nixon Southern strategy. That one became more clever than the other in dealing with black people. We the Democrats niggas. We got away. We were the Republicans' friends. We was their friends, but we were the Democrats niggas. When you look at the origins of the Ku Klux Klan, it originated out of the Democratic Party.
The Ku Klux Klan.
It did.
Okay.
Every civil rights legislation that ever has been passed in this country was authored, written, sponsored, and voted on 100% by Republicans and not Democrats. Every civil rights legislation.
Well, what you gonna do?
So let me ask you a question about Trump. Right. So as a kid, I remember being 6, 7 years old and seeing Donald Trump receiving an award with Muhammad Ali, Rosa Parks from the NAACP. Not only that, he engaged and interacted in our culture from the 80s throughout the 90s and even the 2000s, from rappers to Michael Jackson. So when we looked out into our culture, his face appeared many, many times. So for me to grow up now and then hear the media, because before the media started saying he was racist, I never heard a black leader say it. I never heard my grandmother say it. I never heard no one even mention anything bad about him other than rappers giving him praise in over 300 to 600 rap songs. So for the media to say, oh, he's racist, I knew they were playing con on us. And I can remember when America was great. I can remember when black children could play outside all day long and you didn't hear about kids being kidnapped. You didn't hear about drive-by shootings. I remember when black people celebrated Juneteenth. We ate together on Sunday. That was great during those times. So I remember when America was great. And you talking to a 46-year-old man whose first generation kid who got to experience Dr. King's dream of going to school and holding hands and living next door to white people. Black people really didn't do that in the 70s. They done it in the 80s when I grew up.
Well, what we gonna do about Trump when he goes to jail?
He's not going to jail because one thing that's guaranteed to him is a Secret Service protection no matter what. So what prison can he go to because he still has to have Secret Service. He's the president of the United States of America. He cannot be in a general population of a prison. Do people really believe that our president, a former president, is gonna go do some time?
I never thought of it that way about the Secret Service.
It's guaranteed to him for life.
There you have it, Charleston White. But one thing I noticed about the host of that show, he didn't think about the possibility of president going to jail with Secret Service, but he just kind of bypassed all the other information. Charleston was spitting at him, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna continue looking into this subject to get more knowledge on it for myself. But as I go along this journey, I'm gonna share it with y'all as well. But yeah, I I would say I agree with Charleston White. I remember in 2016, before he even ran for the presidency, at first it was just calling him a clown loser, things of that nature. But when he was actually became the president, that's when he was a racist, xenophobe, all the phobes in the world. But not to get off the subject of the Great White flop swap myth, but yeah, that's Dinesh D'Souza that spoke about it, Charleston White. And like I said, what brought me on this journey of learning more about the Democrats running to the Republican side, or the racist Democrats, was a talk show host that's down here on the coast. He said all the racist Democrats ran to the Republican Party. And based off what Dinesh and Charleston White saying, seems like they have a little more credibility than this local radio station host. I mean, he lived through Jim Crow as well, but kind of seems like that host on the other side just doesn't want to give in to the truth. But yeah, let me know what you think. Just a video that popped up for me. And like, comment, subscribe, and share.